The plan as of today is to send RJ and Jordan to Maine to practice tomorrow, and then play on Friday, or with the Red Claws to practice tomorrow and then play on Friday.
So the original diagnosis is just a bruise. Has he had tests to that effect?
I wish I could tell you, Mark. I can't. I have no idea. I've been in contact with Kelly on how he feels, but not in the diagnosis. He's very sore, so that's why he's seeking a second opinion. What we saw was a bruise on, from last Wednesday or whatever it was, and we'll see. Go from there.
How do these guys seem to just first day back?
We just met at 4:15, so it's hard for me to say. We'll see. I probably would have preferred to go through practice and then told you, but realizing it's late in Boston, I think the biggest thing for these guys is to get a really good practice in the day, because even if you've kept up with some conditioning and everything else, you still have had a week away from team activity. So to play, to compete, is going to be really important. We're going to go pretty hard today.
How was the break for you?
Great. Yeah, I was in Indy for a couple of days, and then I just came out here. So I've been out here for 3 or 4 days, just to kind of unwind. I didn't want to do too much hopping around, and get ready for this stretch. This is a tough road trip, and then we have 27 important games left.
Just from your experience the last couple of years, how do these guys deal with this time of year, the trade deadline?
I think there's a lot of talk. Everybody deals with it individually, more than differently. And I just think it's a hard reality of being in the position they're in. Really fortunate to be playing in the NBA, and there's some uncomfortable times because of these deadlines. I think obviously, probably a little bit better comfort level than in the years past that I've been a part of this. But there's still some anxiety, but each guy handles that differently.
Is there any type of player you think this team needs?
I think the biggest thing is that we need to keep, and again, my focus is on this team, and we just need to continue to grow in our versatility, and in our ability to guard multiple players and our ability to guard multiple positions. Some guys have shown a real unique ability to do that. The more guys that can do that, the better. And I think that we've got, some guys that are improving in that regard. So I think that as I look at our team and I look at around the league and how to get better, I think the biggest thing is how versatile can each guy be in defending, and obviously be a good defender at multiple positions, not just be a defender at multiple positions, but then offensively, do they bring a skill that enables you to play good offense? It's not necessarily about who shoots it great or who does this or who does that, but how does it work within 5 guys playing good offense? We've been playing pretty good offense for the past month.
How much did the passing of the deadline last year help this team, just in terms of they knew all the changes?
Well, there was a lot of change in the last couple of minutes for us, So, I had a team meeting that I was walking to with no change, and then, answered my phone, and all of a sudden we had a few announcements to make, and so, it's unique. I just think it's a unique thing. So, again, I think everybody handles it differently. I think teams take a while to adjust to change, period. Sometimes it's quicker than others. But for the most part, change requires an adjustment period. And that's adjustment period, both learning how to play together, but also, just from an emotional standpoint, until you get to the NBA, and you guys have been around it. Now I've been in it as a coach. They don't have time to go home, take their 2 weeks off, and figure out where they're going to live and everything else. They just fly to the next city and play. It's a difficult thing from an emotional standpoint to deal with. And again, so that's why there's probably always anxiety around every team at this time of the year.
This year in general, you guys have had a lot more stability. There hasn't been as much, even leading up to this point. How has that helped you guys to have that?
No, I think it's been great. I think it's been great. Listen, we are in a great shape from a future flexibility standpoint, and we've got a team that really likes playing together, and has played some good basketball. So my job and my focus is not on the big picture and the future as much as it is working on us playing good basketball and practicing well today. But it's, I feel good about where we are in a lot of ways, and I think that continuity has helped that.
You mentioned you wanted to get back to where you were a little bit defensively. What needs to go back to? What needs to change?
Yeah, I think we've got to do a few things better. We've got to do a better job of challenging shots without fouling. We've got to do a better job of rebounding the basketball. That's been a year-long thing for us. And then I think that we've just got to be in better position all the time. We're an 80% of the time team, and maybe that's good. Maybe that is as good as anybody else may be. I don't know. I'm not watching everybody else play, but we got to get it up. We got to get it up higher to compete against the best. We're not going to win. Not going to win against the Clippers giving up 134 points anymore. I mean, that's just a unique night where you throw enough in to win. Like, we've got to get back to guarding and being who we are at our best level.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks.